photographer.
Beau here, and welcome to my channel. On this channel we talk about travel, we talk about lifestyle, talk about travel hacks, talk about life hacks. Welcome, and if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I need to get more followers, so please hit that subscribe button. And at the end of the video, if you like it, go ahead and like it and put a comment down below. I really appreciate it. So today I'm going to be talking about a day trip that I took from took from Dumaguete to Tambobo Bay, which is about an hour and 15 minutes from Dumaguete. I hope that you enjoy.
All carry-on items should now be stowed securely, either in an overhead bin or under the seat in front of you.
So the trip to Tambobo, you basically have two options. You can take a motorbike, which I have a motorbike in the Philippines, so I just jump on my motorbike and go, but it's about an hour and 15 to an hour and 30 minutes, depending on how fast you go and everything else. I think it took us about an hour and 30 minutes just because we were kind of putting along. Or you can take the bus. You can jump on it in Dumaguete, you ride the bus down. I'm not sure where you get off at that point because I always just follow Google Maps, but you can follow it as you're sitting on the bus too. You tell the bus driver to stop, he'll kick you out, and I'm sure you can grab a trike then to take you to Tambobo Bay. However, the easiest way to do it, and my personal the best way, is for you to get on a motorbike and do it. The scenery on the way there is incredible. There's tons of rice fields to look at, like every single place in the Philippines, and tons of palm trees. The scenery is incredible. There's even a few places you can stop that you can actually scan. Like if you want a video, you can kind of get a really cool like panorama video, I guess it would be called. I'm not sure. I think it's called a panorama. I never do it. But if you're into that thing, you could do that. But yes, the drive is beautiful. But right off the bat, there is a food stall in Dumaguete, which is one of my favorite food stalls. They have the absolute best fried chicken. It's about 45 minutes away from Dumaguete, probably about 45 minutes away from Dumaguete. And yeah, it has the best fried chicken. It would be on the left side of the road, basically right in the middle of town, right where all the hustle and bustle is, where the market is and stuff. It's right there on the left side. So if you're going through Dumaguete, please stop and check out that place and have the fried chicken. I've been there 3 times. They had the fried chicken there twice. The last time I went, they did not have fried chicken, but also the noodles are very good as well. So as you come off the National Highway, you're going to be taking a left, and then you're going to be riding your motorbike down this road. This probably goes about 5 kilometers, and it's going to be through the rolling hills. It's even better on the way back because you actually have the mountains, like you can look at the mountains. We were riding back in a very big hurry, so we didn't really have time just to check stuff out on the way back because we actually had a dinner day. I believe we were supposed to be back by 6 and we were running out of time. So yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of rolling hills. And then at the end of the road, you're gonna hit a dead end, okay? And if you hit that dead end, you went too far. You're gonna have to go back about 200 yards, and then as you're riding down the road, I gotta think about it in my head. As I'm riding down the road, I gotta think which direction. Okay, so I'm riding down the road, and it would be on your right, I believe. There's a little trail. It's kind of marked, kind of not, but it's right before the dead end at the church. So, and I'll also show you a picture of the church because I videoed that. And so if you see that church, you went too far, you need to go back about 100 yards, and then there's a turnoff there. I believe it's on your right, it could be on your left, but it's towards the bay. Just use Google Maps, so that makes it extremely easy. So as soon as you turn, you'll go down this road, and we saw quite a few places that you could stop, but a lot of them had entrance fees, which I'm just not a big entrance fee type of guy. Like, to me, it's like, it's a bay. Like, normally the beaches in the Philippines are public, or in my mind, they're public, so it's like, speaking of beaches, though, also, there are tons and tons of beaches on the way. However, me personally, I'm always very, very scared to trespass, and it was just me and Catherine on this trip, so we actually did not go to beaches at all that day. There was lots and lots of beaches, but it was almost like you had to go through other people's yards, other people's properties, by other people's houses to get to the beach, and I just really didn't feel comfortable doing that, because that is like one of my worst fears / nightmares that I play out in my head, is I get in trouble for trespassing on somebody else's property, even though it's not my intention to offend them. That's just one of my biggest fears, get caught trespassing. So, yeah, we did not stop at any beaches, and we were actually planning on going swimming in Tambobo Bay, however you say it, Tambobo Bay. However, we got there, we wore our swimsuits, they said no swimming. But anyways, we ended up going to AB Cafe. AB Cafe, I would probably give it a 7 out of 10. The atmosphere was great. You walk down this boardwalk like through the mangroves, which is kind of cool, you know, if you want an Instagram photo. We didn't really take any Instagram photos either. But yeah, if you want an Instagram photo, that'd be a pretty cool deal. It's just a big, long bamboo bridge, and it's kind of a bamboo patio cafe that's right on the bay. And the reason why this bay is the reason why this bay is so popular is whenever there's a storm, there's a typhoon. They don't have hurricanes there, they call them typhoons. There's a typhoon coming in. This thing is completely like protected from the ocean. So all the sailboats, all the ships and everything will come in here and be protected from the typhoon. So that's why this bay is so popular. And so we went out there, we had a calamansi juice. If you don't know what a calamansi is, it's basically between a lemon. I compare it to a lemon and an orange, but it's like a lemon. It's about the same size as a lemon, but it's a little bit sweeter. And they squeeze it out. It's basically like a lemonade, but to me it's a little better because it doesn't have that tartness as a lemon does. It's right in between a lemon, lime, and orange. But if you're in the Philippines, you have to have a calamansi juice. It is incredible. They may be even called the calamansi lemonade, I'm not sure. But they are like the best thing ever, and they put them in rum and cokes as well. Speaking of that though, you could also put it in a little red eye whiskey and coke. I did that. It was extremely good. And speaking of red eye whiskey, please enjoy this short commercial break. Beau here. I don't always drink, but when I do, I drink Boot Hill Distillery. They have a wide range of products, so I guarantee they have something for you. And did I mention that Boot Hill Distillery is a soil 2-sip operation, which means all grain used in the process is grown here locally in Kansas by the owners. What are you waiting on? Go to www.boothilldistillery.com, type in your zip code, and it'll come up with all the liquor stores near you that sell Boot Hill Distillery products. And don't forget to come by for a tour and a cocktail. My personal favorite is the Dove. I hope to see you there. And we're back. I hope that you enjoyed that commercial. So as soon as you get done at AB Cafe, you have a couple options. You can go back to Dumaguete, depending on what time of day. You can go back to Dumaguete, eat supper, hang out, or you can head towards Dumaguete and stop in Darwin, which is about an hour from the bay. And you can stop there and have dinner at Finn Bar. That's like one of my favorite places to eat in that whole area is Finn Bar. Or you can go on to Cuckoo's Nest and watch the sunset. Cuckoo's Nest is incredible. I actually have some videos that I will show from last year, right here. And yes, we actually went there last year. And most of the time, I believe that you have to have a reservation, so keep that in mind, especially for the evening. You can even stay there though. I think they even have places you can actually rent and stay, but it's like a private beach. It is pristine. They have like a dock you can run out on. It is very, very, very nice. So if you have an opportunity, go to Cuckoo's Nest. Cuckoo's Nest is a must, especially if you're already in that area. The only thing is if you're at AB Cafe, you got to go all the way back around the bay to Cuckoo's Nest, but I guarantee you won't be disappointed. In my personal opinion, I would prefer Cuckoo's Nest over the bay. The bay to me just wasn't that awesome because we were expecting to swim and we got there and there was no swimming at the bay. But Cuckoo's Nest, there is swimming. The sunset is amazing. I mean, if you're in that area, make sure you go to Cuckoo's Nest. And I'm actually planning on, whenever I'm in the Philippines next time, I'm planning on staying in Cuckoo's Nest for at least 1 or 2 nights, just because there's no cell phone service and stuff like that. It's very, very, very nice to just to unplug and rewind or forward. I don't know if rewind, but yeah, just lay down and relax, being unplugged, and just completely refresh. So yeah, that's all for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and like. Like always, Beau out.
We stop, it's Dominic the donkey. Clickety clack, we stop. It's Dominic the donkey.